Court of Korea.
예, 저희 영화에는 헌법재판소의 판결에 큰 박수를 보낸 적이 있었습니다. 그건 바로 1996년도에 있었던 영화 사전검열 위헌 결정 때문이었는데요. 검열이 있던 시절에는 영화인들이 자신의 생각을 마음껏 표현하지 못했거든요. 인간이라면 당연히 누려야 할 표현의 자유를 억압당한 거죠. 지금은 많은 것이 달라졌습니다. 예전에는 다루지 못했던 소재로 다양한 영화를 만들고 있고요. 지금의 한국 영화 발전에는 표현의 자유를 보장한 사전검열 위헌 결정이 큰 역할을 해줬습니다.
The Constitutional Court was founded in 1988 amid the democratic wave, leaving behind an era in which there was no actual constitutional justice. Since then, the court has carried out constitutional jurisprudence more actively than in any other period in our history. The Constitutional Court has faithfully fulfilled its role to protect the people's basic rights as guaranteed in the Constitution, including the right to equal treatment before the law, the right to free expression of ideas, the right to have a decent living. We have marched forward with uncompromising principles toward human dignity and value. The Constitutional Court continues its powerful step forward thanks to the support and trust of the people.
인천공항에서 비와 동갑과 비기를 하고 싶습니다. 산행 공공 인체 하건 건공동 미쳐 등지다 반대가 되었고 하다 되는 사행 받는 것 우리를 살아가는 일의 모습에 꽂힐 겁니다.
The Constitutional Court harmoniously resolves social conflicts and unites the people. The Constitutional Court judges whether a law is in accordance with the Constitution and determines whether the government's exercise of power infringes on individuals' fundamental rights. It resolves competence disputes among government authorities and local governments, decides whether to remove the president and high-ranking public officials from office, and determines dissolution of political parties that go against the democratic order. Unlike ordinary courts, judgments by the Constitutional Court affect not only the parties involved, but also the whole nation and guide society with a firm direction for its future. Envisioning a beautiful world where we think in terms of we rather than I, the Constitutional Court leads us toward a harmonious society.
I work very hard because my boss, he gave me a good salary. No one can discriminate me as a foreigner. I heard that this is from the law of Korea named discrimination against foreign industrial worker, ruled unconstitutional. After that, the law is changed and everything in my life has changed. Much better now than before. I'm happy because I find the new hope in the future. I'm going to work harder as one of the Korean workers in this country.
The Constitutional Court brings happiness to the society by communicating with the people. The 9 justices, including the President of the Constitutional Court, always deem the happiness of the people as top priority. and make judgments independently based on their constitutional conscience. The administration, Constitution research officers, and Constitution researchers also faithfully carry out their roles and responsibilities. Anyone can easily file a constitutional complaint so that a violation of one's freedom and rights can be quickly addressed. There is also a court-appointed counsel at the government's expense for the economically disadvantaged. The Constitutional Court is always taking a step closer to the people. Our doors are open to the people.
Das koreanische Gericht hat sich großes Ansehen in der Welt erworben. Es ist ja ein Gericht, das mittlerweile 25 Jahre existiert. Es genießt in der eigenen Bevölkerung großes Vertrauen. Es hat sich in der Welt etabliert als eines der Verfassungsgerichte, die Beachtung verdienen. Man schaut auf die Entscheidung des koreanischen Gerichts und ich glaube...
The constitutional court system began in Austria following the First World War in order to distinguish itself from ordinary trials. It blossomed thereafter through the Constitutional Court of the German Federal Republic. The Korean Constitutional Court is considered a worldwide success. The Korean Constitutional Court held the International Symposium in celebration of its 20th anniversary in 2008 and the inaugural Congress of the Association of Asian Constitutional Courts and Equivalent Institutions in 2012. It is also scheduled to host the Third World Conference on Constitutional Justice in 2014. While it shares its experiences and insights with